What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We got some more of this avatar drafting as we continue our forced mono color. So far we have done, started off with blue, and then we went to black. Both of those decks were actually pretty subpar in my opinion. But let's see if we can do either a white, red, or a green one now. And between white, red, and green, we have Combustion Man, Flopsy, and Path of Redemption. Now, generally, you don't want to, of course, force monocolor right off the bat. You want to see the signs for it. The color's open. Maybe you get past one of the namesake, or rather, signpost uncommons. I think the card that would be best in its monocolor is Flopsy. So let's take the Flopsy here. There are a couple of green cards we might be able to wheel into a Toph, the Blind Bandit. Okay, that's a good start for mono green. So the green signpost uncommon is the, what's it called? Rockavanche? Or Rockalanche? Rockavanche? Rockalanche. It makes a Earthbend equal the number of forests you control. A couple of other green cards we could wheel here. Oh, baby! That is the dream. Okay, so we high rolled, I would say, in that Rockalanche was opened and passed. This is not a card you want to take early by any means, but it's nice that we happen to have started off with green when we got past this card. So now, yeah, Toph, number 2. I'm just hard locked at this point. As I was saying, green doesn't have great removal, but it has a lot of chunk. Right, the most common color pairings, I think. Well, rather, the green has a bunch of archetypes that pair with it, or rather, strategies that pair with it. You can be allies. You can be, 4+ matters cards. You can be Earthbend, or you could be kind of lessons. So when you're mono green, I think the one that you're most in line with is the Earthbending and the... Oh, that's unfortunate. Earthbending and 4+ power matters. There's a good green card here, but not for mono color. So I'm going to take the barrels of... Well, actually, no, I should still take the Herbalist to cut the signal off. If I take barrels and somebody sees Herbalist go, pick 6 or whatever, they might be like, hey, maybe green's open or something. And I don't lose much. Which is kind of true and maybe not true, because mono green is not going to have the best removal. So barrels of Blasting Jelly. Excuse me. Not completely irrelevant. I've already done some of the other mono colors. I've already done same pick kind of. I've already done mono white, for example, but not for YouTube. I've only done mono blue and mono black for YouTube, so. We'll continue down this train. This will be our 3rd mono color, and we will have what I think is probably the 2 easiest mono colors left, the red and the white. We're really going to hope that when we force those, they're open, because if red or white aren't open, you end up with a really bad deck. Like, if red's open, you're going to get the Fire Nation Cadets. This would be something we would love to see if we were doing mono red, Take the captives here. Decent start for green indeed. I had been on a little bit of a heater, but that heater kind of died recently. You'll see it did not go very well on stream today. We started at like rank 20. And now I'm in the percentages, I believe, are very close to percentages. 2 turtle ducks or a partridge in a pear tree. This card's not bad. All right, we wield the sentries out of this pack. It's a 4/4 reach a lot of the time for 4 mana. Gonna get my barrels of blasting jelly on the wheel anyways. Not to be confused with barrels of jelly candy. Pillar launch. In lieu of getting removal. Combat tricks can be a thing. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains reach until end of turn. Untap it. Okay. Pack 2. A third Toph. Nope. We're going to take the Rocky Rebuke here. I need some removal. Secret Tunnel's not bad. It is awkward with Earth Bending, I guess, because your lands don't actually have any creature types. Yeah, so we'll just go with the Rocky Rebuke here. Guru Patik, huh? Okay. There is enough potential upside, and especially over the only other card being Origin of Metal Bending, that I think I'm okay taking Guru. Lesson, Saga, or Shrine. So I only have 2 right now. Lessons. But it won't be very hard to pick up a couple of more of those. Other Rebellious Captives versus Meteor Sword. I need more early games, so Captives it shall be. I think the plan is to finish up this series of monocolor forces, and then during that time, while those videos go live, we will have what do you call it? Another Arena Direct win-a-box for Avatar. So I'll try to have a bunch of those queued up afterwards. So there we go. There's another removal spell. Allies at last. Okay, so we have allies and a Rocky for removal right now. Not lessons, sadly. Raucous Audience. Ooh, Dead Pack. Not a great sign. I guess that's pick 6. Still not a great sign. Earth Rumble. Hey, another very good pickup. 4 mana sorcery, Earthbend 2. When you do, up to 1 target creature you control fights target creature and opponent controls. Badger Mole would be nice. I'd probably play Kyoshi Battlefan just for another 2-drop since currently we're a little bit low on those. I might have to end up cutting the Guru. Like, what is this playable at? 5 hits? Not great, but playable. But ideally you have like actual 10 hits or something. Yeah. Leaves from the Vine. Okay. And actually, that works. It's a saga. It's better than Cycle of Renewal for us. Another Earth Rumbler. You've got a chance, Guru. It's only pack 2. I don't like your chances, but you've got a chance. Would be awesome to get another Rock-Avalanche. Rock-Avalanche. There's the Origin, which happens to be another lesson. Okay. Not in bad shape moving into pack 3. Let's get an Earth King or something. Didn't want to see Legend of Kuruk here, but it is what it is. Sparring Dummy solid. Nice way to draw a bunch of cards. Hey, Boomy. Boomy with my, let's see, 1, 2, 3 lessons currently is a little bit light. You really want Boomy to trigger for X's 2 minimum. Now we can probably wheel this other Origin of Metal Bending like we did the first, and then we would need like 1 or 2 more to feel okay about Boomy, I think. There's another Rebuke. More removal, more better. We are. These 2 are questionable, though. Gonna need some help for them. Meteor Sword. Meteor Sword or Foggy Swamp Vine. Maybe we run the Sword. Another Rebuke. With 3 Rebuke and an Allies at last, these Death Touchers get a lot better. Okay. Another Earth Rumble or our first Earthbending lesson. Ah, the lesson makes Guru and Boomy so much better, but this is such a stronger card. Okay. Yeah, we might have to cut Boomy and Guru. Invasion tactics. I only have 5 allies. All right, Cabbage Merchant it is. Oh, there's a Seismic Sense. That's another lesson. So it's at 4 lessons and 1 saga. Okay, Guru's close. Another 2-drop wheel. Ah, I guess I could take Zuko's Exile. No, never mind. I'm not playing that card. Kingdom Soldier is not bad. All right, so if we're cutting that plan, we can cut the Cycle of Renewal. I can probably cut the Leaves from the Vine. I don't think that's good enough. You really, again, if we're light on lessons, then this is not good. Foggy Swamp. Is that better than Turtle Duck in our deck? Probably. Don't think we'll be running a second, though. Okay. Not a bad mono green list. Oh, we got the Earthbending lesson back. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. How many does that give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five lessons? That's probably just enough for Boomy. I don't think I'll run the Guru here. Oh, wait, I'd have to be running the Cycle of Renewal, too. I guess I could just go 16 lands with Cycle of Renewal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5 lessons for Boomy. Sure. Mono green here in the Avatar queues. It's been, again, a tumultuous day. Like I said, we started like rank 20 on the day. And then we had a very bad time. Nice. Turn to audience. Our best 2-drop. Turn to Fire Sage. I'm hoping they do not have a firebending lesson for this. No pump on the Fire Sage. War Balloon instead. Okay, we can actually kill that with the Origin of Metal Bending, which is great. No creature pre-combat. Pumping up their Fire Sage instead. Interesting. Let's make one big boy here. Nice. It's gonna suck if they have Lightning Strike, I guess. Or Razor Wings. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pass. Hell yeah. The downside here is that now I don't have the Origin to kill their War Balloon, but I have a 7/7, so... Okay, that's not good. Legend of Roku. That Earth Rumble was, however, very good. I'm just going to dump out all 3 of their cards they had there. Sure. Another nice hit. Let's spread out our lands. So I kind of need to save the Rebuke for the Roku. Okay. What is this? Five damage? No, maybe not. Oh, 5 damage. Oh wait, they should have... They could have killed a land creature with that instead. Destroy target land creature or non-basic land. Bad news is I'm losing again. Okay, that's good. Maybe trading off my 2-1 when I have allies at last is not great, but I feel like getting the Momo off the battlefield is not bad. Double top on the Scry, uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need to draw a Rock-a-Lanch. They just went 5 mana pass. Okay, here you go. No. Not looking good for the mono green enthusiasts over here. Not currently dead on board, but dead to basically anything they have in their hand. So they can attack and they can pump, which means I'm forced to block that. All right, good beats. And they also had the Firebending Ascension online, so their what do you call this? Sun Warriors would actually provide 8 mana there. Okay, in the hole, but that's right where we want to be. We want to be in the loser's bracket, so now I should be able to clearly stomp face here with the mono green, right? 2 pair, 3 pair. Full house and a pair. My cabbages. We need to get something on the battlefield that is good to Earth Rumble with. That's not that bad. They're going to level her up. Just 1 point of damage. I have seen worse things here. So Merchant allows us to grab a land. Flopsy is going to be great. Okay. Should be able to cast that first. Rockalaunch goes to the bottom. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess I'm going to Flopsy this turn. Because that makes all of my creatures able to punch Mai as long as she doesn't get larger somehow. I see. All right, top or tap Flopsy. We have Lightning Strike too. Ah. All right, that's quite a bit of damage this turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I actually have to punch the Disciple here. I might be dead, but I can't let them keep their unblockable. Can you kill me? That's 7 damage right now, face up. 8 if they wanted to exhaust. Worst part about all this is that I haven't done any point of damage to them, so I can't even try to swing and get them. They might just level this up for 1 point of damage this turn. I don't think that would be a bad play. What? Okay. Well, I'm at 1. We need to get this Origin of Metal Bending in the graveyard before we can, or before we want to Boomy. So after I activate this Captives, I can start attacking. And I can activate it end of turn here currently after tapping the Audience in the Forest. That's a good draw too. Okay. Have to try to put a 2-turn clock on. Oh, they didn't draw a card with their engine room. Okay. Possible I messed up by not actually just main phase killing Zhang here. Oh, wait, what? They didn't copy it. So they must have like a... No, that doesn't make any sense. Why didn't they copy it? What is happening here? Zuko's Exile. Okay. Now we get them. Whew, baby. We get them and we win. Oh, that was clutch. That was very clutch. Yeah, I think they were supposed to copy with Zhang on their firebending lesson. Can we just draw a Rock Avanch and make like 3 mana 10/10s? Make this go a little bit easier. Make me not sweat as much. Turn 2 sparring dummy. Cannot mulligan. They've got a swamp. And a plains. Alright. Yeah. Well, don't flood me out. Oh my gosh. That's all 3 of our Rocky Rebukes, by the way. Oh, interesting. Sacrifice another creature, create a clue. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, put a 1/1. When this creature dies, you may exile it. When you do, return. Okay. Well, let's go like this and see what they do. Because if they want to sack their Water Tribe captain, they could technically keep their Scavenger alive. Okay, sure. So they're just going to get the clue off of it. Two, 4 sparring dummy looking pretty good here. Well, that doesn't even kill my creature. Hey, mill the lesson, gain 2 life. I guess I should probably just punch the June. Black-white having a easy sack outlet's probably not a good thing. Mill in all of our lessons. Oh, why did it... I should not have trusted the auto-tapper. It left up the forest I was targeting instead of the audience, which the audience would have added 2 mana once the captive's exhausted, which would have let me play the captives number 2 or hold up allies at last. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Well, minor mistake there. Uh-oh. Forest, and Origin of Metal bending. And they can take a punch or something? Sure. So they're going to punch my captives, which, had I not gotten auto-tapped, the captives would be a 4/4. So, let that be a lesson to you. Where's my Rock Avanch? Earth Rumble's very good. They know I have the forest, so there's no reason not to play it out. Yeah, let's kill the 3/3. Let's see, 8, 9, 10... 6/6! Death Touch! Unbeatable for me. Holy moly, the land. Are all my removal spells gone? All 3 of my Rockies are gone. Allies is gone, and one of the Earth Rumbles is gone. So... there's another Earth Rumble, but that's not even that good. Yikes. We're gonna have to draw basically a bunch of our creatures and then Flopsy. In fact, I probably stop using the Sparring Dummy at this point. Only 10 cards left in our deck. The Seismic Sense actually would have been a kind of a tutor, basically. Even Flopsy's not going to be good enough anymore. Well, there's the Rumble. But it's not really good enough. Killing the Admiral could also have been correct, because every time they sack something, they're pumping up their team. Oh, that one's kind of annoying. That hoses my Boomy. Of course. Of course. Oh, well, they didn't do it in response. Okay, so got lucky there. Because if they had done it in response, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I want to draw Toph and then go Flopsy. Probably necessary. I guess this thing has to attack in order for them to cast anything from their graveyard, so... kind of a funny game. Man, that +2/+2 enchantment would actually have been good. Oh, I guess I'm not even running... Oh, wait! I probably should be running Meteor Sword, now that I think about it. Yeah, I should throw the Meteor Sword in after this game. There's an actual kill effect that... Oh, interesting. An actual kill effect that doesn't require me to have a creature of some variety. This is awkward because they do have the barrels, but so be it. They also have Judy's. Yep, there's the barrel. Right, I left the land on top so that I could just sparring dummy it. So we need to Toph here onto the 3/3. And then next turn Flopsy will make it a 6/6, which can attack into Canyon Crawler. Man, this is where a Badger Mole would actually have been really good. Because if I had Badger Mole, Flopsy would give all my creatures trample via Badger Mole. And then Toph having infinite power, you know? So with Flopsy, these can only be single blocked. They can put a 3/3 on Toph because of the food token, but she's not getting much better in this scenario, sadly. Rockalanche, one of the last 5 cards in my deck, is absurd, by the way. Like, I'm not going to be able to kill my opponent in time here. it's not that absurd. It just sucks, I should say. That's right, I had a second Toph, so losing the first one wasn't even that bad anyways. If they have removal, they need to kill Flopsy. And then once they do, I lose. We're actually doing really well here if they don't have a way to kill Flopsy. No, if they had 4 damage, they would use it on Flopsy. Oh, Airbend. Okay. Sure. So, it might actually be worth it to mill with Sparring Dummy. Because if I can get one closer to Rock Avanch in the next... Oh, Death Touch. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's see, if I mill once, I go to 3, then I draw to 2. No, I guess I can't afford to do that. Nice! We hit it off the top, though. Alright, huge. Huge hit. Oh, I should have played my land out first. Whoops. That gives me 2 lethal threats now. Toph is 32 power. What the hell? Bazonko world over here. Look at all these beautiful blocks for us. Alright, activate Rallier. They can do that once this turn. They hit a Merchant of Many Hats. Okay. I didn't want to attack with Flopsy there because I didn't want to lose it to the Death Toucher. Okay, sacrifice Callus, get a clue. Go to 3. That makes my audience lethal by itself now. What a wild win, dude. Wow! The Rockalanche being one of the bottom cards made that interesting. Flopsy, though, was huge there. So remember, the Flopsy text... Each creature you control with power 4 or greater can't be blocked by more than one creature. So they had to basically just chump, chump, chump for ages. Yeah, let's put that Meteor Sword in. I almost want to go to 15 lands, but I don't think we want to do that. If I cut the Cycle of Renewal, I'm back down to 1, 2, 3, 4 lessons for Boomy. I guess at that point it would be better to just put the Earth Rumbler Wrestlers back in then. Okay. Cool game. Wild game. Wild game. Wild and wonderful. On the play, we've got a turn 2 Merchant, 2 removal spells. Actually, I guess I have a ton of removal. I have 3 Rocky and Allies, an Earth Rumble, 2 Earth Rumbles even, but yeah, again, they're all damage-based via creatures, so... Sure. It's fine by me. Like, this is one of the better creatures we could have drawn when we have all these punches. Land there was a big draw. Because if I had been able to Earth Rumble that turn, I get a 2/2 land. Sentries can punch the 2/2. Alright, still a good turn then. Same result as last time. What you got, friendo? Sun Warrior. Death Touch kill. Two, 5. Yeah. The sentries is already something that they want to kill, but we have big metal bending, so I don't need to put it on the forest, and the Earth Kingdom Soldier as a 4/5 can kill the musician with 1/1 counter on it. So. That's fine. Well, now I guess I just Origin of Metal Bending the enchantment. I guess I'm letting them lightning strike my soldier by attacking with it, but 3/5 and a 2/5. Come on, sparring dummy. You were so good to me last game. Oh no! That kills an artifact or enchantment. Oh, I guess they're gonna kill my sparring dummy? Okay, wait, that's actually okay. Land. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna probably... Yeah, I'm gonna attack here. I assume they're gonna block with the farm animal and kill the dummy. Which at this point, that dummy did his work. Good. Alright, that works out. And now we can sword away their 3/5. That's gaining life with lands. And then Meteor Sword equipped to any of my creatures is very nice. That is a lot of musicians. Flopsy's also great. Booyashaka. Anything is just a chump. You got me. I assume this is just a YOLO attack. Faded Firepower! That would have been hilarious if I had lost to that. Incredible. I wouldn't have died to that even if I don't block. How much that was? 16 damage because they hadn't dealt anything to me. Good, good. What do we have here? If I'm on the draw, I might mulligan this. On the play, I have our Sentry on turn 3 with Rocky Rebuke, so it's probably fine. Or I can just draw my best 2-drop to have on turn 2. That works. Don't touch this. Red-black, you have no ways to kill things. That I'm actually okay with. I don't mind seeing Heartless act on that. Ooh, alright. I kind of want to just draw 4 lands in a row. But actually... Okay. Well, look at them just pitching lands like they don't even need them. Yeah. Four lands in a row. And we can go 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll be a little bit off curve, but 4 lands in a row go. Well, I didn't want him anyways. Goodbye 7-drop, goodbye 6-drop. He's down. Death Toucher down. Okay. Yeah, I mean, pretty even on cards. Jund Sacrifice. Oh, I need to draw my Origin of Metal Bending. Oh, God. Yeah, we're just dead to Obsessive Pursuit. I don't have any pressure on them right now, and this card is just a powerhouse. Yeah, I like it. They don't even care about the lifelink. They just want to go for the immediate. Attack for 3 menace. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. So I think I like doing this turn and letting them get one more trigger of the pursuit. But that's what we needed. Oh, do they have sacrifice? That's the only reason they would do that main phase, right? Yeah, they have another deadly precision. Okay. Rough game for us. Trebuchet, yeah, that's 6 damage this turn unless I shoot the... it's not looking good. Not looking good, friendos. Actually, I need to... mill. Mill if you don't want to draw a land. Ah. I could Sparring Dummy kill the allies, or kill the 2-1 token, but I go to 1, and then, we're just dead to the spirits anyways. I mean, the Pursuit drew like 3 or 4 cards, and that was more than enough. All right. Well, I think this might be the best of the monocolored decks I've drafted so far, which isn't saying much because we did blue at first and it was bad, and then we did black and it was bad. Both of them got at least 4 wins. This one's 3-2 currently. So if we can get at least one more win, that would be great. We just need to draw our Rock-a-Lanche more, man. Can't mulligan, can't win. Once again, I might just need to be drawing lands. Combustion. Uh-oh, that is not good. That is really not good. They get a free attack with Katara. She turns into a 3/4. Ay, 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 ay. I'm gonna be like a turn off of being able to kill her with the Rocky Rebuke. That one's pretty gross too. Sokka and Katara. Gonna get wrecked by the siblings here. I guess, hopefully they don't have the quench. I guess what could happen is I could Origin of Metal Bending on the Forest to make it a 5/5 and then Rocky Rebuke the Katara. Which at this point looks like what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so now that they're going tapped out, we're gonna do that. Well, actually... yeah. Yeah, that's the safest play. I was gonna say, we're pretty close to Meteor Sorting, but I don't want them to start drawing cards with Katara either, because that's a very easy way to lose. So if I don't block and Meteor Sword the Serpent, I die just to the 3. If I block, I have to draw a land. Block here takes 7. Go to 4, draw a land, Meteor Sword, and still get wrecked? Alright. Either way, it's bad. I'm blocking the 2/2, which is the immediate damage, versus Sokka, which could just get big. That is not bad. That is actually not bad. Now, I can't equip because it's 3, which means I have to chump. But to start. One more mana, I think we might have stabilized there. Rock-a-Lanche, Rock-a-Lanche. You have nothing, I draw Rock-a-Lanche. No, that is something. And that is, my friends, nothing. Alright. Good beats. I mean, you really need to draw Rock-a-Lanche in this deck. That is just our huge power and value card. 2 huge creatures. But I think we only saw it that one game, right? That one crazy game. Cool. All right. Well, there's mono green for you. So now we've done blue, black, and green. Red and white should be the easiest of the mono colors, especially white. It is ill-advised to force mono colors in the format. It is just a doable strategy. You really want to be getting the signals. Like, I got this pick 3 after already committing, which was lucky, though we didn't draw it nearly enough. But yeah. There's mono green. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.